So here I am now, getting my nutrition and personal training course from ISSA. I'm getting teach a bunch of cool stuff from the people, the amazing people at First Form. And what I want to do is help people, because I know there's a bunch of you guys out there who feel and felt just the way I did. That's not life. We need to take care of us. We need to take control back. And that's what I want to help people do with their life. Simple as that. All right, the reason why I decided to share my story is pretty simple, because I know there's a lot of people out there who feel the way I felt for so many years. And if I can help just one of you guys, that's going to be a big win for me. So, quick intro, I was born in 1990, middle-class family, blue collar, working hard, raised with good values, great parents. I was lucky with that, and I'll be forever grateful about that. I met the love of my life in my early 20s. We decided to move out west in Vancouver, BC. We stayed there for about 8 years. We had 2 kids there. One was born in Edmonton, Alberta. The other was born in Vancouver, BC. So just like a bunch of you guys, just a regular guy. I'd been a carpenter my whole life, worked hard during the week, partying the weekend off, and got into that routine of bullshit life, right? Then 2020 arrived, the world went to shit, and couldn't afford to live in BC anymore, so we had to move back out east. And that's what we did. And when I got here, I honestly didn't know what to do with myself. I lost my company. Didn't felt like going back to carpentry and building houses and stuff like that. So I got kind of lost. The lockdowns, the bullshit mask and everything. And so basically the way I dealt with it is I started playing video games. I started to drink heavily, use drugs. And yeah, went downhill pretty fast. 2 years and a half, not answering my phone anymore, not answering friends, texting and calling, and depression. When you mix depression, drugs, and alcohol, it goes down really, really quick. December of 2022, I decided I had enough and I was gonna end my life on my birthday, 33rd birthday, February 27th. That was gonna be the date for me. I had a plan, everything was set up, and trust me when I say this, I was going out. My good friend, Marc-Andre Barrio, middleweight UFC fighter. Look him up. He sent me a video clip of Andy Frisella. Some harsh fucking truth, honestly. Some harsh truth. But it's the speech I needed. It's exactly what I needed. I understood that I was the main reason. Nobody else was to blame but me. It was all my fault. I was living on a daily dose of bad decision, and something had to be done. So I started watching a bunch of videos about First Form, Andy, and a lot of people like that. And honestly, the First Form culture made me realize one thing, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this one last thing. I'm gonna try to take control on my life back, get back in shape physically and mentally, and if it doesn't work, well, fuck, feel free to go blow your brains out, right? Because if you can't even take care of yourself, the fuck you're gonna do? So December of 2022, I decided to get my life back. I went to my local gym, grabbed a membership, and I was there twice a day, morning, afternoon. And trust me when I say that, within a few weeks, a few months, it was night and day, absolute night and day. And I'll be forever grateful about that. What the First Form culture did for me is, the message was pretty clear. So after looking up a bunch of videos about First Form, the First Form culture, clips with Andy, the Real AF podcast and everything, I decided to get involved. I downloaded the app. I got put on the best team out there ever. Team maxed out, set, big props. Yeah, and I started to take care of myself. Completely changed my diet, dropped alcohol, dropped the drugs, sold all my gaming equipment, the Xbox, the monitor, everything. And within a few weeks, the changes were amazing, absolutely amazing. I realized that we were living a lifestyle that wasn't really good for us. We were in debt. The house that we had, we could barely afford it anymore. So once you start to get back in shape, right, physically, the mental follows. And that's what happened with us. I sit down with Bianca and I told her I think we should sell the house. And luckily for us, we had friends who were looking to buy a big piece of land and start something. So we decided to jump in that project with them. And that's where we are today, 2023. I lost about 50 pounds since December 2022. My lifestyle is completely different now. I don't drink, I don't take drugs, I don't game. What I do is take care of my family, take care of the land here, and take care of myself. So that's a quick story. I honestly can't believe I was gonna do this and miss on all of these things. So here's my quick message. If you feel like you're at the bottom, you don't know what to do with yourself, life sucks, you're in debt, fuck the world kind of mentality, right? Get yourself back in shape. Go to your local gym, grab that membership, start going. I'm telling you, that's the miracle pill that everybody is talking about here. That's what it is. Taking care of yourself. That's what you have to do. I'm telling you, everything will follow. You'll start to build muscle, lose fat. Your mental health is going to improve drastically. I'm not talking about months and years. And within a few weeks, you'll notice some tremendous difference. Now it just makes me sad to realize like how many years of my life I lost partying and bullshitting with friends that I don't even talk with anymore because I don't care about them. They don't care about me. And that's all good. But I'm 33 years old. I know I'm still young. I know I got a lot of things to do still. And right now, that's my plan. I want to bring the first form culture up here in Canada. That company saved my life and I feel like I got to repay it somehow, and that's what I want to do. Simple as that. I want to help people just like you, just like me, just regular people. I know life is hard for so many of us. We're getting taxed to no end. It's hard to run a small business. Everything is hard. But so is your mind if you take care of it. And so is your body if you take care of it. So now that's just what I want to do. I want to take care of this land right here. I want to bring the fish farm back. I want to bring the campground back. I just want to show people that it's possible to come back from the darkest fucking place there is on earth. To come back from that stronger, healthier, with a sharp mindset, but it all depends on you. It's your decision. That's what depression is. Depression is when you take shit decision after another for a long time. That's what it does to your brain. Mix that with alcohol, drugs, video games. There's nothing good in there. Nothing good in there. So I'm about 7 months into my fitness journey. Like I said earlier, I lost 50 pounds, gained some muscle, but the major upgrade, it's up here. Like 2 weeks ago, I completed my very first 75-hour journey. For those of you guys who don't know what 75-hour it is it's the very first step to the Live Hard program that Andy Frisella created. It's a bunch of tasks you have to do for 75 days in a row. Drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages of a book, 2 workout a day, 1 outside, 1 inside, take a progress pic, and follow a diet. And it's not a fitness program, it's a mental toughness program. And what it did for me was absolutely amazing. Gave me the ability to kick alcohol off of my life. It made me understand that alcohol was an absolute poison for me. Kick it out of my life was the best thing I ever did. And the program changed me in so many ways, positive ways. I'm telling you right now, I don't make excuses for anything anymore. If I have a job to do, a task to complete, I just get to it. Execute right now, make a plan for it, execute, and that's simple as that. One of the greatest tools was the power list. Just a regular book that you have, you put your daily task you want to, but not like, oh, I want to become this in 10 years. Daily tasks that you want to get done. Put that in your little book. You wake up in the morning, you look at it, this is what I'm going to do, and that's it. There's no stopping me. If it's in my book, it's getting done. I don't care if the world burns out, it's getting done. And one day, I'm telling you, this is gonna happen. One day I'll shake Andy's hand and I'll take him personally for what he did for me and my family. I know I did the work, but I don't know what would happen without him. Without the podcast, without the program, I don't know. I just don't know. But one thing is certain, that's where we are today. And it's a much better place than in December 2022, let me tell you that much. So I just hope, if I can help one of you guys, just one of you guys who can relate to that, feels like shit every morning, who wakes up. Basically, you don't want to wake up anymore because life sucks, your government sucks, this and that. Like, stop thinking about all that. Think about you. Take control back. Take it back. Go grab that membership at your local gym. I'm telling you, that's going to be the best goddamn thing you'll ever do for yourself. If you got kids, your family, you owe it to them. You just owe it to them. Leave it all behind. It's just not the way to go. You're gonna make things worse. And I'm so fucking glad I didn't do that. I did some pretty bad mistakes in my life, but this one would have been top shelf. Anyway, so now I'm on my second 75-hour journey. This time we're doing it without the devil's lettuce. Because yeah, I kind of like it. But hey, I want to see what it's going to do for me 75 days without smoking it. The end goal here is to see after 75 days, like, what are going to be my thoughts about it? Am I going to go straight back to smoking weed? Maybe. Am I going to tell myself I don't need that shit anymore? Maybe, because that's what it did with alcohol for me. I don't even want to drink a beer anymore. Like, that's where it's at. And for those of you who actually knows me, like, I enjoyed beer. I enjoyed it very much, but that was my problem, right? one beer led to 3, 4, 5, and then little baggies of white powder, and you know how it goes, right? That's all poison. That's all absolute poison. Now to be able to go on vacation and to go to bed at 10 o'clock at night, wake up at 5 in the morning, feeling healthy, feeling energized, it's completely different. And let me tell you, life is beautiful that way. It's beautiful that way. I don't want to sound that crazy guy says, I don't need alcohol to have fun, but it is what it is. It's just something that we get used to, right? You think that you Friday night party with the boys, Saturday night parties, and day drinking on Sunday, that's what life is all about. That's all fucking bullshit. That's lie. I'm telling you, those are lies. When you live that way, life gets so miserable quick. So like I said, this is the second 75-hour journey for me. We're on day 7 right now without the devil's lettuce, and it feels good. I have my moments where I would sit back, kick my legs up, and smoke a fatty, but my willpower to get this done is way stronger than to go back to this. So it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna succeed like I did with the first one. There's no doubt in my mind, and we're just gonna come out of there a better version. That's simple as that. So guys, that's the plan, to be a better version of ourselves. There's always things that we can improve in our life. It can be the relationship you're having, the time you spend with your kids, your diet, what do you put in your body, the news you're watching, what are you reading, the amount of hours you spend on your phone looking at fucking TikTok videos, right? In every area of our lives, there's things that we can improve, and I think that's life. That's what life is really all about. Finding these little things that you can improve on and get the fucking work. And I also want to make that very, very clear. If you're watching this video and you can relate to that, you don't have nobody to talk to, you don't know what to say, you don't know what to do first, send me a message. I'll get back to you. I promise you that I'll get back to you. We just got to get better. As a whole, we just got to get better, raising standards every single day. That's what it's all about. If I can do something with you, help you out with something, I'll gladly do it. So in the meantime, that's what we're doing. 150 acres here to take care of, a fish farm to get back on track, a campground to put back on its feet. So my guess is I'm gonna be pretty busy for the next 10 years over here. Who knows what the future holds, right? I hope you guys are winning your day. If not, do something, switch things around, turn it around. There's always a way. Can you imagine if I would have quit on my kids, my wife, quit on this place? That kind of decision doesn't make anything better. It only makes things worse, way worse. Maybe you're not gonna be there, but the people you love will, and it's gonna be way worse for them. So if you feel like shit, and if you feel like going out that way is the way to go, I guarantee you it's not. And once you hit that rock bottom, there's only one place you can go after that, and it's up. So if you feel like you're in the worst time of your life right now, better things are coming. I guarantee you that. But you gotta help yourself. Nobody can come over and grab your hand and, look, I'll show you the way. It doesn't work like that. You gotta do it for yourself. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for following the journey, and let's raise our standards, baby. Let's raise the standards. I love y'all.